Hey y'all, I'm Crys Vaughn and this is Crys Kitchen. Welcome back. Today we're making these easy cheddar bay biscuits. They are ridiculously easy. So let's jump right into it. We're going to preheat our oven to 425 and then we're going to start by using some all-purpose flour. We're going to place that into our large mixing bowl, and then we need some spices. We're using some sugar, some baking powder, garlic powder, kosher salt, and of course some Old Bay because these are cheddar bay biscuits. We're going to just whisk those dry ingredients together like this. And as usual, all of the details for the recipe are in the description box below. Then we're going to grate in some cold butter. These are drop biscuits, so if you want these quicker, you don't have to do this. You can actually use melted butter instead, which I've done. They taste actually, to me, better, so go ahead and use the melted butter. Then we're going to just cut our cold butter in. Since I did choose to grate this butter in, we're going to cut it in using our whisk, or you can use a fork. You've seen me do this in previous biscuit recipes, which I'll have pop out right now to let you know if you want to just check that one out to see exactly what I'm talking about, or to know how to make another biscuit. Then y'all know I don't like a bunch of dishes, so we're just going to grate this cheese right into it. It's cheddar bay biscuits. Now listen, you can use the packaged stuff, but I find that just the freshly grated works best. It melts better into these biscuits. And all I'm doing here is just making sure that all of my cheese is broken up and there's not a bunch of clumps in our dough. So that just kind of ensures that we don't have like just a whole bunch of cheese in one biscuit and no cheese in another biscuit. Now we're going to add our buttermilk, and you want to make sure to always shake your buttermilk before you add it to any of your recipes. So we're going to shake that up and add our buttermilk in like that. And then we're just going to stir this all together in order to make sure that our biscuits are nice and ready to go. There's no more dry ingredients. All of the wet ingredients and dry ingredients have come together and made a happy little dough baby. Once you get them all together, we're going to use a 1/4 cup scoop, or in my case I used a measuring cup, and we're just going to place them on our baking sheet. I use parchment paper because I just like easy cleanup, and we're going to place them in our oven for 10 to 12 minutes at 425. And while that bakes in the oven, we're going to make our topping. We are using some unsalted butter and just letting that melt down for a bit. Then we're going to add in our garlic powder, and we're going to whisk those together to combine them. And the last little thing we need for this topping is some fresh chopped parsley. And we're just going to whisk that all together when our biscuits are all done and golden. And for a bonus little tip, you can broil them for just a bit if you like a little more color on top of your biscuits. But when they're done, when they're fresh out the oven, you want to use a pastry brush and just coat the tops of your biscuits, and make sure to be generous with this. And I have to tell you, if you need a pastry brush, head over to the dollar store. You'll be shocked how good the quality is, and they're only $1. So go ahead and get you a pastry brush because you really do need it for this. Look at greedy, just greedy. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you didn't really care for it, that's cool too. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the simple and delicious recipes we have cooking up here in Crys Kitchen. If you're still here, head over to my Instagram page and make sure to join the Crys Kitchen Insta gang so you can see the daily kitchen action. See y'all next time. Love, Crys.